Parents choose Irvington for a couple of really specific reasons. First of all, we're student-centered and we're achievement-oriented. Our school is a true extended year school. Our children go 195 days as opposed to the traditional 180, and they're also in school from 8 to 4 every day instead of 8:30 to 2:30, so they get a lot of extra seat time.
We call it differentiated instruction, which is kind of a fancy name for it's important to teach to the kind of student learner you have. Charters are required to teach to all the Indiana state standards as any other school is. So those standards must be met. But we have the ability, because of a longer school year and a longer school day, to spend more time on those individual standards, use different methods in terms of breaking out into different groups, doing different activities, doing things that are more tactile versus just straight lecture or so on. And the teachers have that freedom and autonomy to do that.
And our teachers are really focused on making sure each child has the opportunity to succeed.
We have a very strong character development program here, and so every day we're talking about, how you can do your best and being respectful to one another, not only to each other but to teachers and to adults, and always keeping that in mind. And I think it's really important to follow, and it'll follow them through for the rest of their educational career, really just having respect and showing responsibility and taking pride in what they are doing.
If you can teach somebody that learning is fun and learning gives you power early on, then to quote Dr. Seuss, "Oh, the places you will go."
Okay, now, so this is my number sentence in numbers. Now, I want to create a story.
Because teachers have the flexibility to choose curriculum, not only the content but the delivery method, they really get to act as entrepreneurs in their classroom, running it like a small business. They see the need in the students, they're able to meet that need in a very specific way that works for their group of kids.
So you need to be able to adjust your teaching styles, your curriculum to match that specific child, that specific group of children. And so I like that we're not so regimented in you teach this lesson this way, this day, move on to the next thing. I am able to take whatever resources I need, whatever time I need to make sure that the specific children I have in my class this year get what they need.
Third grade is a huge step going from somewhat dependent to completely independent, where they are reading to learn. So we really push that, inspire them to do well and enjoy reading, not just reading the same story every single day. So we incorporate that in our classrooms different ways. Like I have a reader's notebook, and they have a reading workshop time where they can actually work with partners. So they do it independently and they log it, so they're being independent, which is another main focus for second grade going into third, is that you want to create that independence where they're not constantly questioning themselves, but giving them that encouragement to double check their work, and as long as they're doing their best, then that's probably what we're going to see.
We're going to be reading this one more time. This one here.
Dessert.
One of the things that's really unique about our school is that students are eligible for free tutoring every day of the week. From 3:20 to 4 every day, students that are struggling in particular areas are able to have tutoring from a certified teacher at no charge to the parents. We also offer enrichment clubs during that time for students that are looking for opportunities to enrich their learning through games, sports, music, art, all different types of things. So it's a really well-rounded opportunity for students to develop into lifelong learners.
We have physical education every day. We have art, we have music, we go to the computer lab. So just giving the kids at that early age in Spanish, which is something that a lot of schools don't start at the early age, of kindergarten. So just giving them exposure to all of those things. And like I said, we really use our assistants. We do a lot of small group work. We make things really fun, hands-on, use a lot of manipulatives in the classroom, which is awesome and really gets the kids excited about learning. They think it's fun. They want to come to school every day. I hear from parents all the time they're sad when we have
have breaks, or we have a teacher professional day where they aren't at school that day, they really want to come back. So I think just giving them exposure to all those different types of opportunities really helps build a love of learning, which is what we're here for.
Also having the extended day and the extended school year, we're really able to meet the students where they are and get them to where they need to be, and we have so much time to do that.
What do we do when we struggle to learn a concept? Do we sit back and give up, or do we take the initiative to go back into work? Do we ask for help? Those kinds of things. Those life skills that they'll be able to apply when they get to middle school, when they get to high school, college, the rest of their life. I want to make sure that I'm sort of filling up their toolbox and they have everything they need to succeed for the rest of their life.